We are working on a third location.
Sarina Prabasi is co-owner of Booney Coffee, a company she shares with her husband, Elias Gurmu, that just opened their second location in Riverdale, adding to their first in Washington Heights, making them one of over 15,000 small businesses in the Bronx. While 50% are made of women entrepreneurs, they only account for 1% of jobs. And it's something borough officials would like to see grow, and scaling up small businesses in the Bronx looks to discuss resources while also providing overall support.
We have a little bit experience, but when you go out to the market, you have always some issues, dealing with the license, dealing with the contractors.
I think the information that we learned today and the information that's exchanged and the ecosystem of people that are in the room will really help propel that messaging of how do we get businesses to the next level.
The forum was held here at the Center for an Urban Future at Hostos Community College and chaired by former City Council Speaker Gifford Miller, also a managing member of Signature Urban Properties.
There's a lot of great things that are happening in the Bronx and in the city in general. And we want to make sure that small businesses are given every opportunity to experience the growth that's happening around them. And that as we improve our neighborhoods and we improve our communities, that we're really building from the ground up.
I own a boutique fitness studio in Hunts Point. And we have cycling, meditation, yoga, and Pilates.
Tina Newton was among those there to hear from panelists Jessica Johnson, president of Johnson Security Bureau, Carrie McLean, vice president of community development at WEDCO, Joyce Moy, executive director of Asian American Asian Research Institute, and Gino Pacheco, owner of Bronx Sugar Group.
When we first started, it was less about money and it was more about improving the image of the Bronx and the community that we're a part of.
Anthony Ramirez II, co-founder and CEO of Mainland Media from TheBronx.com and the Bronx Beer Hall, talked about the risk and benefits of running your own small business.
Starting any small business is difficult. In the Bronx, it's actually not as difficult, but I think we're ripe for small businesses and local entrepreneurs to do their own thing.
Two of the biggest challenges that I find small business owners face is access to capital or the lack thereof, or knowing how to access capital.
Johnson talked about taking over the family business and the help the Bronx Overall Economic Development Corporation provided through SBA loans provided by the Bronx Initiative Corporation that helped her business grow and expand. It's something she wants others to be aware of.
BOEDC has the capability to be helpful with permits, helpful with small business loans.
Also there, New York City Council member Marc, Gjonaj, who chairs the Committee on Small Businesses.
We know that the borough of the Bronx is now in a much better place than it ever was before, and we're excited for the potential and the growth that we're going to have and the return on their investment.
Held during Bronx Week 2018, Bronx Borough President Ruben Diaz Jr. shared his office's function in providing space for agencies to work one-on-one with small businesses to ensure they also benefit from the borough's economic resurgence.
We've seen big businesses come here, but none of that would happen without making sure that our small businesses are thriving, that they're strong, and that they scale up. We don't want them to just open up and stay stagnant. We want them to grow as well. We want them to go from a small business to medium-sized to eventually a big business as well.
Following the discussion, Scale Up provided guests with an opportunity to meet with the panelists or network. For BronxNet, this is Arlene Makoko.